Hello everyone, sorry. Hello everyone, my name is Griffin and this is Stitching with the Griffin number 89. I have my notes with me today. I hope I can stay with them. Don't have notes on everything I'm going to talk about, but most. Anyway, I believe it's Flosstube number 89. It is Wednesday. What is it? June something or other. It's June. No, it's July. Oops. It is July 8th. Wow. How time flies. I hope everyone that's celebrated had a good 4th of July. Been watching the World Cup when I can. I am definitely checking the standings. Sorry, that was my phone if you heard it. I figured the U.S. would end up getting knocked out. They've got some really, really good teams this year. I mean, Norway, without a doubt. Portugal, without a doubt. Me, I predict Portugal and Norway, but we'll see. There's some good teams out there. But anyway, that's not what you're here for. If you're new here, welcome. This channel, this playlist is predominantly about cross stitch. My channel is about all my fiber arts and some of the other things I like to show. But this playlist here, the Flosstube, is all about my cross stitching. I do talk about diamond art from time to time, which I will be talking about today. I have a separate playlist for my crocheting. And I've had embroidery projects, sewing projects, that sort of thing. So you never know what you're going to get on the tail end of my videos. Pardon me, my hair is just like everywhere today, so I'm trying to keep it tucked under my shirt. But yeah, so if you're a returning viewer, returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you all very, 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 very much. And we'll get into it. The full coverage, sorry, I've got issues today. The full coverage piece that I have been working on, oh yeah, let me get the picture first, that would be helpful, that I've been working on this week. For those of you who are new, I have two focus pieces. They're full coverage. The one I worked on this week was I started page 5 of The Magic of Books by Charting Creations Design. I think it's Charting Creations Design. Charting Creations, let's just say that. Charting Creations, The Magic of Books. I started this last year, January 2025. It is taking me until now to get to page 5, but there's sections that are heavy in graffiti. I keep wanting to say graffiti when I think about it. Confetti. And so when I hit the confetti, it slows me down. But that's just the nature of the beast. This is being done 2/1 full cross on either 16 or 18 count Natural Aida. I forgot to write it down on my notes. It's in the description box below for whoever wants to watch it, read it. I am using the Call for DMC floss, and it's right here. This section is heavy on confetti. I think there's like 12. This is just the first little section. I decided to do a 3x2 block because there was so much confetti that traveling cross country was not efficient use of my thread or my time. So, and I did not get the block finished. There was like 12 colors in this little section, and they're all really close together in color. Well, 4 of them were. So there it is. This is more books on the bookshelf, and you know, the moth is way down there. That's the last moth. Hooray! At least until I get further down. So this is a 3x2. There's another 3, and then a small section, like 4, and that will complete the, you know, the page width. So I'll be working across there and then working down. Now, I do have a correction to make of my cell. I was looking on the chart. Let's see if I have it here close by. Yeah. I have showed you this before. So this is the chart. The other one I have does not have this chart. But anyway, this one here, and I looked at it, I thought it only had like 4 or 5 rows, columns, 4 or 5 columns to finish, but no, I think the 4 or 5 columns belongs to the map of Middle Earth. I'll have to look at it again. But this one, I double checked it just the other, when I started page 5, and it's 27 columns. I counted them. 27 columns to finish it. So it's still not, each one of these is at least 6 blocks, 10 by 10 blocks across, and so 27 is like, what, 2 blocks, almost 3, so about half. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. But this is what it looked like. This is where I'm ending the week, so I can easily fill this in and then start the next set of blocks going this way. And I should have enough to have a decent border down here, I hope. I'm not sure how I'm gonna finish this off yet. I'll just see what I have when I get there. I have not cut any off the bottom. I just cut it off the side because it was just getting to be too much to handle, and I measured and counted and all that like 3 or 4 times. So that is the magic of books, and I just dropped my needle onto my leg, which is okay because it didn't go on the floor or in the chair. I still haven't found the needle that fell in the chair. I probably will one day. But that's the magic of books, as I said. And so next week I will be working on the map of Middle Earth again. I'm over here, so I'm moving down page 1. This is a restart at the beginning of this year. So I had originally started this last year, January of last year, and then had to put it in timeout, and then I just completely restarted on new fabric and everything. So I'm down here, and I will show you where I'm starting. Yes, these are big pieces. This one is by Ankicoleman Designs, and I'm hoping I'm saying that right. But it is the map of Middle Earth. Move my thing there. And this is where I am beginning. This is, I want to say, row 4 out of 8. So, not quite where I was thinking it was, but this is the little island off the coast. There's the coastline. There's the landmass. There's like the beginning of a mountain range or something right here. So, and this one is heavy confetti. A lot of different colors in this. I mean, a lot. Just that little bit there, I think there was like 20 or 30 colors, and there's like 2 pages of colors. I think there's over 100 colors. So yeah, we're right here in this little divot. So it's gonna go, once I finish that, it'll be this area here. I'll finish this little divot, and then we'll go down, and we'll probably end somewhere around here. I'm not sure. But that is the magic of books. The map of Middle Earth. It is done on either 16 or 18 count natural Aida. I get the 2 confused, Ouch. I get the two confused. But they're in the description box below the information. So if you're interested, you can see that. Now, give me 1 second. I gotta put this down somewhere safe. And move this. In addition to doing one of the full coverage pieces, I don't know what that was. In addition to doing one of the full coverage pieces, I also do a decision wheel and choose something based on whatever it comes up. So, where'd it go? This past week, it was Victorian Charm, which is the Victorian house from Dimensions. It's a kit. This is an old kit. I got this off of, I want to say I got it off of eBay. Yes, Mad Morty and LeBron, they're enablers. But yes, so I drew that. Let me put this away. I drew that. It is done on the fabric from the kit, which is 18 count navy, an 18 count navy Aida with the called for DMC floss, since it's Dimensions, or I want to say it's DMC. It's not DMC floss, it's the floss that came in the kit. It's the Dimensions floss, which is in a mess right now, so I'm not going to show you. But this signal's up. It was a center start this year. There's the windows. Not windows. What are those? Some part of the... I keep putting this up and I need to have it out so I can show you where I'm at. So let me get this back out again because I'm an idiot at times. Put that there. Okay. So it was a center start, and I want to say, where am I? Yes. I am, sorry about the glare, right there. So this is the area I am in. Over this part of the tower piece, or whatever it is, but yeah, house, tower, something. Anyway, that part of the house. And the last time you saw it, the little area had not been filled in. I added these, added that little bit, and then I filled in this area, added the white in here, filled this in. I still have more to fill in over there, and of course this little bit here. And then I will start moving up and come across, and then keep going up here. I'm not sure if I'll keep going to the side yet, but I will be going up this way. So I may end up filling this whole hoop in, or I may take it off the hoop. I had it on the hoop because it was a center start. And now that I have it going, I may go ahead and take it off the hoop, especially since I have the orientation down now. But I may take it off the hoop. It just, sorry about the zipper. I guess it just depends on how I feel. I prefer to stitch in hand rather than use a hoop. And those of you who have watched me, sorry, I'm putting it away. Those of you who have watched me know that. But anyway, so that was the side piece for this week. I have not worked on my secret stitch because I've had other things to do, but especially with the magic of books being so confetti heavy. But I figure we'll go ahead and we'll do the wheel. So let me pull that up, turn the sound off. I think the sound's annoying. Other people might enjoy it, but I think it's annoying. Okay, so there is that. That. Ooh, I got a good one. What do we got? Peaceful. So Peaceful Shores. It is another kit that I restarted See if I can find it. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Give me a minute. No. Okay. Huh. That's that. For some reason, this whole shore is not where it's supposed to be. It's down here. Ah. It's down here. Alright. This is the Design Works. Originally, it was a Design Works kit. This is the only part of the kit that's left besides the pattern. But that is Peaceful Shores, and I'm up here. Note to self, don't do that. I'm up here in the clouds. And doing this on 22 count white Aida because I'm just a glutton for punishment, apparently. I am using the floss. The called for floss, and I want to say the called for floss is DMC, but don't quote me on that. But here is where I am currently, and I will probably continue going down here this way because I am so scared. The reason why I restarted it is because I messed up. I had almost, for those of you who watched and you saw it, I had almost half of this page done and realized that I had messed up because it was originally a center start. I had messed up early on and it was not fixable. Once I realized it and could see where I had messed up, it was not fixable. So, yeah. I lost. I was not happy with it and put it into timeout for a little while. Then I brought it back out at the beginning of this year and restarted it on the 22 count. And I had replaced all the floss because originally what happened was, I want to say I bought the kit new many moons ago, traveled around, and during my travels, I ended up losing the floss. So I was like, okay. And so I couldn't find the floss when I wanted to work on it, so I put it away. And then I got the floss, I bought new floss, started working on it again, and that's when I realized that I had boobarred the whole thing. I was using the fabric that came in the kit and Aida and all that, and then, yeah, things just went, and that was last year. So got rid of the fabric, and this year I started over because I really want to get this done. I had bought it for a reason. It's beautiful, and so I will be working on that this week. But yeah, that is all of my stitchy stuff except for I have shout outs. Yes, I do. I have shout outs. I have 5 shout outs. Let me sit back here a minute. Try to find a place to put my foot. These are old videos. I'm going through my saved watch later list to see who I have not already subscribed to, and to try to watch the videos and clean out my list a little bit, because there's thousands of them in there, or there was. So these are old videos, and even though they are old videos, I do believe that these fine folks are still making videos, so I would ask that you please go check them out. A couple of them are the first videos, so they're like intro videos. But yeah, please go check them out. At least, you know, go see what they're doing now. I will be leaving them, you know, their names and the links below, so you can pop over and see them. I think that you can do that, right? Anyway, but yes, so I have 5 of them, and let's see, the first one is Leanne. She is Small Town Stitches? Yes, Small Town Stitches, and the video that I watched was number 134, and I enjoy, I think it's no, it's just Small Town Stitches. I enjoyed watching her video. Unfortunately, nothing really reached out and grabbed me, but I did enjoy the video. Sometimes it happens that I will remember something vividly, and other times I won't. And it's not to say that that's bad content or anything. It's just me, you know, I have squirrel tendencies, so which a lot of people do nowadays. But please, you know, Leanne, check her out. I do plan on going and seeing other things that she's done recently, so if she's still making videos, please, Leanne, I hope you are. I have subscribed to all of these channels that I'm telling you about because I like to share what I have found. If I ever share one that I have not linked to or not subscribed to, I won't share them, because I will not disparage anybody or share a negative review of anybody, because I just don't do that. You make your own decisions. I say Leanne is great, she's worth watching. You could go watch her and go, oh, I don't want to, I don't like this, and that's your prerogative. So the second one is, let me see, Allie, a wee Scot in Yorkshire. And this one was number 16. I wrote it down because she did have a piece behind her, hanging up behind her, that says the tea room on it, and it was really cute. It was not framed or anything like that that I could see, but it was cute. It wasn't what she was talking about, but it was. I visually caught that. So like I said, her name is Allie. She's a wee Scot in Yorkshire, and she does have a lovely accent. But it was fun watching her. I may have told you about this one, but I'm not sure. It's the Keystone Stitcher L. This one was number 75, and the project that she was doing that caught my attention was life support. Don't know why, but it just caught my attention enough for me to remember it and write it down when I was doing my notes today. So there's that. Then there's Pam, the Ditsy Daisy Crafts. That's a name. I didn't think she was ditzy. This was her first Flosstube, and I can't tell you how long ago that was. Probably a year ago, maybe. I don't know. It was within the year. But while she was talking about herself and showing off some of her pieces, she had one called Dragon Dreams that I remembered seeing. So, and these were within the past week. I have to catch videos as I can. The last one is called the Snowflower Diaries. This was the first one. Her name is Maja. I think that's how to pronounce her name. English is not her first name, but she has such a lovely accent, and she has some very lovely work. She introduced herself, you know, like you do in your premiere videos. This was a little while back, so hopefully she's done more. She said because English was not her first language, getting started with making floss tubes had been difficult for her, but she finally did it, so yay, and hopefully she has kept up with it. But those are all of my shout outs. So this ends the cross stitch portion of this playlist not playlist of this video. If that was all you were interested in, then I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next week. If you are still here and want to catch up with me a little bit, I will just hang out, because here we go. On my Hogwarts challenge, my virtual races, I am almost to 80%. Still on track to finish on September 4th, and I am happy about that. I am over the halfway point for the 2026 challenge, so happy about that as well. Not getting it in as much biking as I wanted to. I say that, but I bike, but it's an e-bike, so I'm not pedaling as much, I'm just riding the bike. But yeah, I'm still, doing walking at work and everything else like that. And speaking of that, I have started taking online classes to get certified as a bookkeeper, because my health with my legs and everything is, among other things, is not good right now, and it's not going to get any better for a while. I have to be off my feet to let certain, to let bones and things heal, and I cannot do that right now. I am putting off going to the doctor. I know I shouldn't, and I'm enduring the pain because that's what I do. But as soon as I can, I have to renew my insurance, and as soon as I can, I will be going somewhere to get my legs, especially my right foot, looked at. But right foot and leg, there is a chance that I have done something to the ligament in my right knee. There's a possibility that I have done something to the arch on my right foot. And the issues that I'm having with my left is from me trying to compensate on for what used to be my good foot. So it's throwing my back out of whack. I'm experiencing a lot more lower back pain. That has not stopped me from doing the Tai Chi warm-ups that I started, and I'm actually progressing through them rather well, especially the shoulder rotations, because of my condition being in my neck. My neck still feels like I'm crunching something. I know that's not it, but it does feel a little bit like crunching, but there's no pain. My shoulders are not as painful as they are, and they don't start hurting right away like they did, so that's good. From doing the elbows, let's see if I can do it. Nope. Okay, doing the elbows, which works the shoulders and the chest. I don't know. That's just one of the things that they taught you to do. You go down and then you come around, and that's to work your elbows out. Well, it also works in here, and that's not as uncomfortable as it was. I mean, it's still a little bit, uncomfortable through here, but not as bad as it was. And I do 10 repetitions of that, and then of course you're supposed to, let me see if I can do that. No, I'm not doing the wave. I am moving my wrist, and that always feels weird because it feels like I'm popping something in here, but it doesn't hurt. So that's for health issues right there. Doing all right. Still keeping to my my diet and my weight. Not my diet, but to my modified menu and all that stuff. So let's go into something a lot more fun. My diamond art. It's fun to me. I'm going to show you this. I do not know where this came from. I do not know. Well, I know where it came from. I just don't know the name of it or anything like that. When I first started doing diamond art last year, I did a couple of them, and I enjoyed them. I think I shared them. And then people started giving them to me. And I don't know. I mean, they're in little packages, and they don't really have a name on it. I'm thinking they're getting them from AliExpress or someplace like that. But, you know, I have no box, no information. It's just the kit. You know, it's just the package and the drills and all that. I don't care. It's just people I find, you know, they want to de-stash their stash to me. So, unfortunately, I do not have any information. If you recognize this, please let me know. And send me a link or send me some info so I can post it down below. I did not post any information about the Cheshire Cat one that I did. I don't know what the name of it is, but for these smaller projects, I'm not really listing the information because I'll have them done pretty soon. Now this one I will, if anybody recognizes, I will, because it's going to take longer. But this is the new one I just started. So as you can see, I just started down there in the bottom. It is a yin yang, two tigers that make up a big face, a big tiger face, if you're looking at it the right way. So I thought that was a pretty cool thing. It is not completely flat. I don't have anything to really completely flatten out anything right now. But there's that. So I started that. Really, really cool. Now, for those of you who have been here for a while, you know I'm doing another one. It's a trio of gnomes. And I bought that one myself last year from work. It's a trio of gnomes. Let me see if I can find the picture of it. I bought it at Christmas, and it's a maker market. Yeah, something like that. It's one of it's a Michaels brand. And please excuse the glare. This is sitting in front of a window. So this section here is what I have done. If it's kind of cloudy and everything, it's not been done. Except, you know, so I say that, and then it's still, yeah, the picture is not very good. But from here over, and then from there down, there's the beard of the first one. And then I'll be moving over this way. But it's a trio of gnomes. I will try to do better on the picture taking and try not to get such a glare, because you can't really see it. But it's so cute. They are cute. They are very adorable. And I'm really enjoying that piece. Is it distracting me from other things? Yes. But it could be worse. It could be worse. But as far as all that goes, that's it. I don't have anything else to show you, don't have anything else to tell you about. Stay hydrated, especially for those who are in the heat zones, which is most of us right now. I live in East Texas, and we are just having a normal hot summer day, even though it's not officially summer yet. I don't know when it's officially summer, but anyway, we are basically in our summer phase. So please stay hydrated, use your sunscreen, check on your pets, check on your elderly, especially those who do not live, that live alone. Check on them. Check on your. I say check on your elderly. Check on the elderly that cannot take care of themselves, who are not fit. There are a lot of elders out there who are physically fit and healthy and taking care of their own selves, and then there are others who are not so much in that position. And then of course you have those who have no spouse or other support, who would probably appreciate a visit from time to time. But other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you on the flip side.